Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm Jong Lo again, and today is June 11th. Right next to me, we have Jamario Mulder, who will be fighting on the next Dragon House 29th, July 21st, at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now, Jamario Mulder, let's take a chance to introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there, who you are and where you coming from.
Like Zung Lao said, Jamario Mulder, come from Oakland, California, raised there, raised all around. So, I've been getting the fights from Oakland, Sacramento, Richmond. As a kid, growing up in Cali, you get fights all over the place. And, that's all it is. Next question. Let's get it. Nothing to it, man. Nothing to it.
All right. So now, I know you have an MMA record. Professionally, it's 1-2. It's an upside down record, but if anyone ever see how you fight, and they clearly to say the record does not show how good you are in the cage. So, what's your traditional martial art background? And let's talk a little bit about your training.
All right, I'm glad you mentioned that. Actually, like you said, with the record being upside down, it shouldn't even be that way, man. I fought the last event I was here. I fought someone named Mike Bravo. He was a self-proclaimed knockout artist. Self-proclaimed, I knocked out all my opponents. And even in his last interview, he claimed he was going to knock me out in the first round. What happened there was he came in there looking to fight me. He thought because I was young, because I was this guy who made it had a one-on-one, I'm a young guy, he thought he could just take me out easily. But you know what happened in that fight? Came in there first round, dropped him first round. Came in there second round, he eye-poked me and had him running the whole fight. He claimed to be this knockout artist, and the whole time he was running for me the whole time. So, it's going to be on YouTube. Check him out. Jamario Mulder versus Mike Bravo. He doesn't want to see me again. Guarantee you that. But training background, I started off as a wrestler, 4 years of high school. Varsity team the whole time. So, not much of a slouch. But from high school, I came into adulthood training as a striker. So, as a striker, I somehow turned from a grappler into a striker. And I've been one of the most fierce strikers out there. Nobody wants to stand with me. As you can see, knockout artists are scared of me. All my opponents have been good opponents. My 3 pro fights, people everyone's been avoiding. So I'm the guy known to step up who hasn't had an easy fight. So, it's nothing to me.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes,
now,
yes.
I know you fight a 155-pound and a 170. Definitely not like a really big 170. So what do you walk around weight?
It varies. Sometimes if I really let myself go, I hit 200, but that's just from like I said, intentionally just letting myself go, because it's hard finding me fights. Everyone avoids me, so there's times where I'm just like, I get fights. I'm not surprised that they back out because they scared of me. So taking a couple months off, I can hit 200, but other than that, I'm normally 180 to 190. Not too bad. So the weight cut isn't going to be that bad. But like I said, I fought at 55, I fought at 60, fought at 170. I'm versatile. I can do it all. So not much of a difference.
And you're probably definitely one of the guys, even though it's 1-2 as your pro record, you have so much experience in the cage. And for myself, I probably seen you fight Melvin Washington. You will knock him out in that fight. And you fought a lot of tough guys. How many amateur fights?
JJ Okanovich.
Yeah, you fought JJ Okanovich, yes. And how many amateur fights do you have total?
Let's see, as an amateur, man, I did a couple kickboxing events, mostly MMA, but I think total I hit about 10 fights as an amateur. But even as an amateur, same thing. They've been avoiding me, so I had no choice but to go pro and go to the bigger leagues, because even as an amateur, everyone's avoiding me. So
you fought in WEC pretty much all the best of the best in Reno area,
King of
and
Cage,
you put pretty much most of them away unexpectedly.
Yeah.
So
Underdog.
So now let's talk about this. I mean, this upcoming fight, and we're kind of good friends with your coach too. Really don't want to see you fighting some of the guys training this gym. But sometimes there's not a whole lot of fighter around. People avoid these guys, dig out this fight and all that. So now you end up fighting Abraham Faisal. What's your thought on fighting him?
Like I said, I don't expect much of a stand-up war. Like I said, I turn strikers into grapplers. It's nothing. People who claim to be strikers. So I'm preparing for nothing but takedowns, grappling, defense. He's going to look into me and think, I might have been taken down, but no, it's not that. I just kind of came in and wanted to strike with everyone and give the fans a show. I can grapple, like I said, I did 4 years of wrestling. So it wouldn't be much of an issue. But like I said, the preparations are to be prepared for 15 to 30 shots. So Might be a wrestling match, but if he's man enough to stand up with me, he can do that too. But I don't expect it.
Sounds awesome. So now you're 23 years old, right?
Yes,
23
just
years of
23 a
young.
couple days ago. Yes.
So do you have a full-time job as well?
Yes, full time.
What do you
do? Currently just working at Tesla. The upcoming car manufacturing company Tesla. They're coming up, so they're looking for strong amount of young people. I turn out to be one of those people. You got to be a strong-minded person, being a fighter as well. So I've been there. I've also been I've also been working underneath my trainer, who also took me when I first started at 18 years old, and I've been with him at Chili's for the longest. So he had my back, just in life altogether. He's more than just a coach to me. He's like a family member. So, much praise to him, Sergio Salguera.
So what gym do you train at right now?
Man, I've been getting trained by, like I said, a trainer, Sergio Salguera. Man, he's been training me one-on-one. He's the man that made me into the person I am today. He has a history of knocking out his opponents, and like I said, he turned me into that person. So I've been with him ever since. I'm also with Omni Movement, Richmond, California. They got a strong jiu-jitsu program. They have some beast Muay Thai fighters. So I love to stand up fight. So I go through Combat Fitness as well. George Susui, they got a bunch of hitters there. Charles Rodriguez, the Glory fighter. Upcomer Ronnie Susui, he's been fighting. He's upcoming as well, along with me. So I get a lot of work in with all kind of gyms.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket to come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
People who know me personally, they know where to find me. Like I said, work. I'm around the town, Oakland, Antioch. I'm all over the place. Social media, I have Facebook, Jamario Mulder. Instagram as well, Jamario Mulder. Nothing too fancy. So, Instagram, Facebook, Jamario Mulder. I contacted both of them, so feel free to reach through me.
That's pretty awesome. Do you have any sponsor, any special people in your life you want to shout out to? And
man, my sponsors are my special people. They're the ones who really supported me. Like I said, Sergio Salguera, he's been number one. I have Pena Dismantlers. They was like my first legit sponsor. So of course, big shout out to them. Angel Pena Dismantlers, Brentwood, California. Like I said, Omni Movement. They also been supporting me for a couple years now. So big shout out to them. Combat Fitness has also been there. So like I said, mainly the people who's been helping me, really my sponsors.
Now, beside this upcoming fight, if you can have a choice to pick anybody you want to fight in the world, who do you want to fight? Whoa, call them out.
Michael J. White, Bruce Lee. If he somehow come back as a zombie, I'm gonna fight Bruce Lee. Man, who else is some good fighters out there? I wanna be the one to shut Floyd Mayweather up. Want to be the one to shut Conor McGregor up. You see Kobe Covington just won the belt, so I want to shut him up. He wants to come into the 170, 155 division?
He's 170.
170. Well, I might even go up there and beat Kobe Covington. I just want to shut up a lot of people who think that they're real fighters. I don't think if you're, I just want to shut up a bunch of people. So mainly them. All those people think they're big talkers and they're real fighters.
Anyone in the regional show scene, anyone you got beef with at 155 pounds? Anyone you want to?
Yes, Mike Bravo. I don't like that dude. Mike Bravo, if you watching this, I don't like you, bro. We need to get a rematch, bro. Because like I said, that stuff you pulled at the other fight, like I said, it's on YouTube, bro. You was running for me, man. You didn't want none of this, bro. You thought you could knock me out in the first round? I came in there and dropped you in the first round, bro. You didn't want it. If you want a rematch, we could do it.
All right.
I don't have much beef with a lot of people, but man, after fighting him, I don't know. I think that stuff he pulled, man, it was on some, let's just forget him. I don't want to talk about him.
All right. I guess I'm sure he watched the video. He gets a message too,
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to have Jamario Mulder to participate on our upcoming Super Stack Art Dragon House 29, July 21st. Now, if your opponent, Abraham Baizal, watched this video, what do you have to say to him?
Man, like I said, I know you coming from Dragon House, man. I seen you guys, all those fighters, man. Zungla right here. We got all good fighters, man. They all got good records. Oh, man. They go in there and beat people. See, I'm a little hesitant, but like I said, I come in there with a confidence. Only we can get it with confidence. Like I said, expect the unexpected. So anything happening there, might stand up with me. Like I said, if he does, hey, he gonna do it. If he wants to strike grapple, I'm preparing for that. So I don't even need striking. I'm also grappling for me.
That's one thing I told people all the time.
Yeah.
MMA game, it's a very different than boxing. Whatever the odd you think you are, and when the door sheds and the
Yeah.
ring comes on, and
Way different experience.
anything can happen. You can win in the fight all the way, and then the 3 split seconds that you're not paying attention, you can get knocked out, you can get submission. That's why MMA game is so unpredictable compared to any other combat sports, you know. So, well, I'm really looking forward to watching you fight. And if anyone out there haven't seen Jamario Mulder fight, this is one of the most athletic kids I've seen for years, and I always say this guy can do a lot of damage in the MMA game in the future. So I'm really looking forward to have you on the show. So now another question is,
Yes.
do you want to see yourself fighting as a career, or you want to see yourself fighting because you like to do a fight?
Actually, it's kind of a mixture of both. You know, I just kind of love the fighting. Like I said, growing up, I was forced to fight as a kid. You know, my mom pulled the whole, if you don't fight, I'm going to come up there, you know, whoop yo, you know what I want to say. So I was pretty much forced to fight. So I guess it became a love. And like I said, as a career, I'm young. I want to do something. We got to go for something big while we're young. You know, you don't want to be that person to ever say,
Absolutely.
you know, you can be that person to say, I've attempted it and got something out of it, then be that person to say they never attempted it and have doubts and look back into their past life. You know, never want to be that person. Like I said, I met a lot of people that way, and I need to be that person to go straight forward at a young age while I have the time and energy.
Absolutely. Well, here you go, all the fight fans out there. Chase your dream and don't chase it. Just go after it.
Yes.
And just get
Don't
up and
think
get
about
out
it.
of your couch and trying to do something about it.
Exactly.
So the more information about the upcoming fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So you guys can order live stream pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Come check us out. July 21st, Jamario Mulder, one of the youngest pro athletes on the fight card. Looking forward to make a statement in San Francisco. And this card, we're building up a bigger card for November 10 and Dragon House 30, another giant stack card for the last show of the year, and then also the Dragon House 30 anniversary. We'll look forward to see you guys out there July 21st. Good to have you on board, Jamario Mulder.
Thanks, Long. Thanks.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Peace.